Thank you for joining us today. We are Group 9 in the Launching New Ventures class, and our group consists of Ethan Jackson, Chantel Cruz, Christina Melzik, and myself, Tyler Andrew. Today, we're going to bring to you a presentation about our business venture idea, which is education for homeless children. And we're going to go ahead and start with our value proposition by Chantel.
Our venture adds value to the community through educating homeless and underprivileged children. Education is the key to stopping the chain of homelessness, and as students receive diplomas and technical training, they can continue to be productive members of society. There are many homeless children scattered across the U.S., and they have little access to resources to help them through their circumstance. As volunteers and community members come together to support the school and the kids, there will be a safety net for these children of people who support and care for them and want them to succeed. Ethan has our MVP.
So in order to succeed, we want to give them the same benefits that every student would have in a school. Tasks in a classroom setting with either chalkboards or whiteboards so that students can teach and get visuals. And most importantly, we want school supplies, something that these students may not have had access to before. And that will come from our donors. We also want textbooks so that they can read and learn and grow and study on their own. We also want teachers and teachers' aides so they can feel like the students are really being connected to. And we also want to provide at least one meal a day who may not have anywhere else to eat during the day. And with that, it's very important to look at our customer segments. And those consist, the first segment is our volunteers, which are teachers and our teaching assistants. And they're the people that have extra time and have a kind heart, and they really love children, and they want to see children succeed. And then we also have our donors, and they're the ones who also want to see these children succeed. They may not have as much time, and they also have more disposable income to buy supplies and to donate money so that we can operate well. And our last segment is, of course, the children, the students that are going to come through these schools. And they are usually in either poor living conditions or in places where they don't have a permanent address as they're bouncing around from house to house. And because of that, they don't have a way to go to a conventional school. And with that, we have a market size of across the nation of 2.5 million homeless children. And the states with the most homeless children are Alabama, Mississippi, California, Arkansas, and New Mexico. And while we know if these states have the most homeless children, it's hard to know just how many there are. But San Francisco does have an estimate that there are roughly 1,700 homeless youth living in San Francisco. And so with that, we can look at large metropolitan areas and figure that there are about 1,000 to 1,500 homeless youth that we can support. So now we're going to go into Get, Keep, Grow strategy with Tyler.
Thank you, Ethan. Our Keep, Get, and Grow strategy is definitely our outreach to the community to generate awareness and generate easier access to volunteer your time and donate to this cause. So the easiest way to do that is having an online presence. So we're definitely going to create a website for people to go to, have a presence on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as create online banners that are ads on prominent websites and social media tools that people can easily access, and that'll bring them to our website and give them an idea of what our program is and how they can help. And an idea of that banner would be as such, with our logo, Homeless Children Education, and a little motto such as change so we can believe in. As far as the channels that we're going to go through, besides the social media and the online presence, we're also going to look to local suppliers and to assist us. We're definitely going to look at local outreach programs such as the soup kitchens and homeless shelters, even school districts, and doing fundraisers. These are all key contributors to helping us not just outreach to our target audience, which are the homeless children, but as well as gaining donors and suppliers and volunteers to our program, as well as even different religious organizations such as the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They're always in a position to donate and to give time to these types of programs. A lot of local businesses can be stakeholders in the company. Even though this is a nonprofit, there is a mutual benefit for both of us and them in this. They become sponsors, and so it's a for them on the good things they do for the community. So we're definitely going to be looking to school districts, but also companies such as grocery stores, car dealerships, and even law firms possibly. Because that's going to be our key resource that we need. Our key activity and focus is going to be on finding volunteers and donators for this program, because it's going to require a lot of funding and supplies and man hours to get our feet off the ground. Through the research that we've done, there is a definite need for this, and the trend is showing that it's only rising in the children that are in need. We can see in this graph from the years 2004 to 2014, it's been reported that the age of 6 to 18 children that are homeless has only grown upward. And so we can there is a definite need, and there's definitely outreach programs that we can partner with to assist us in doing this and reaching out to these children. Now we're going to go ahead and turn our time over to Christine.
All right, so our potential customers are the homeless students, and in order to get a better idea of their needs, we decided to survey people who were homeless at some point of their life, and we learned that if they had a chance to get better education when they were younger, their future would be much different. Education would help those kids get better jobs in the future and provide for themselves and for their families, and it will also give them the ability to teach their kids some basic skills. Now into the business environment. As mentioned before, our market segments are elementary school children and middle and high school age kids. Some of the market issues that we will run into would be that our demand is highly driven by the economy, which means that the quality of our service will highly depend on our funding, and also the number of our potential customers will depend on the economy. Some of the key trends that exist in the market are technology. Everything is becoming very high tech, so we need to make sure that our classrooms are well equipped. There are also a lot of regulatory trends. If we want to get money or funding from the government, we need to make sure that we meet all the regulation requirements. Social trends, there's high popularity for education, and we will give homeless kids the opportunity to have a better life and be accepted by the society better. Now, our sales proposal is as follows. As you know, a lot of homeless kids are treated unfairly and brutally in different cities because of their lack of education. Our goal is dedicated to change that by providing quality education classes for homeless children and giving them an opportunity to have the same skills as other kids their age do. We will form mutually beneficial partnerships between our sponsors and our organization. We are confident that your contribution will make a positive difference in the lives of many kids and society as a whole. Now on to Chantel and Metrics That Matter.
Thank you, Christina. Our first year, we will need to raise $2.4 million to start up. That is significant. There will be significant aid from the government in that. We expect to fundraise $1 million the first year, $2 million the second year, and so forth. The government generally gives a significant amount per student, and that would be a large part of our costs covered. Volunteer hours are that students who need extra help, they will be able to have those needs met through volunteers. Volunteers will be mentors and tutors to the kids. We estimate that the children will need 1,500 volunteer hours throughout the school year, and another 500 tutoring hours and volunteers hours for services like sports and food and clothing disbursement. Now we will go on to Christina for feedback from advisors.
All right, so the feedback from advisors and mentors that we talk to is to partner with other facilities like cafeterias, hospitals, local schools, and volunteer organizations. Attract small businesses since they will have high interest in advertisement. Hire specialists with experience in the industry to train volunteers on how to teach the kids. Learn about all the government regulations that we might face on the way. Build strong communication skills with sponsors and make sure that they stay well informed about what we do on a daily basis and provide them with a financial report every week. When we did our out of the building testing, we learned that the business idea will satisfy the need that exists on the market. There are a lot of homeless children in every city, and most of them do not have basic skills like reading or math skills. We talked to some teachers to get a better idea on how to approach the kids and how to assess their skills. And the main insight from all of our interviews is that there are a lot of people who are willing to volunteer or donate whatever they can to our organization. Now on to Chantel and our business canvas.
Thanks. Our business canvas definitely evolved through the course of the semester. The initial canvas had all our main points, but they were a little vague and empty. Our final canvas is full and includes all the points that we just covered, the meat of the business. And this concludes our presentation, and we hope that you would find this valuable enough to donate to and contribute funds and investing in. Thank you.